All right, I haven't made a video here in a while, but I just wanted to catch up on everything and also talk about my April goals that I made up today. So, pretty much throughout March, we produced ads just before March and they went live, and we started getting some book calls in, and all these book calls have been really qualified. I'm pretty sure we had around an 85 to 90% lead to booking rate, which is really, really good, and just the whole ads and funnel were working really, really well. And every lead that were coming in were making pretty much all of them were making over 100K a month to 200K a month, which is a really good range. And everyone I talked to, my offer was really resonating with them. It worked well. Obviously, I didn't have the sales skills yet, but I was training to get the sales skills, and it was worth spending the money. But some issues did happen last month that I do want to talk about and go over, and how I'm kind of pivoting into April and into my April goals. So my goal for last month was to close my first client. I think we took around seven different people we took a sales call with, and we didn't close anyone. But we did have some really good calls, and then some calls weren't so great. But what can you do? It was all part of the learning game. But during the end of the month, like it's not April yet, but during the end of the month, something did happen. So we were running these ads really well. Everything was working really well. I was hopping on these calls, but then Facebook randomly just disabled my personal ad account. No, my personal Facebook account. So I couldn't actually manage my ads at all. I couldn't see what any of the stats were like. I couldn't even stop the ads if I wanted to stop them because I couldn't even get into Facebook. And the last week and a little bit, I've been on Facebook support daily, just talking to Facebook, trying to get them to reinstate this account. And it was an issue that other people have. And if you know Facebook, like losing your personal account is the worst thing that can happen. And I just couldn't access my account, and I couldn't even stop my ads if I wanted them to. They were running well, but I couldn't stop them if I wanted to. So what I had to do throughout this is I was just having this error pop up every time I tried to log in. So I couldn't get my URL, and I couldn't actually go to support, and they couldn't find my profile and then reinstate me. I tried every single way that I could think of, but it just wouldn't happen, unfortunately. So I had to just move on and go through a different personal account, which I am currently migrating to and activating. And I'm making sure to do it right because on my last personal account, I didn't have it so that it was set up fully correctly. The personal account wasn't an actual personal account, it was a separate account I made for business, which was a mistake I later realized because it didn't have any posts, didn't have any followers, nothing like that. So I'm actually using my personal account now, which I tried before I used this account, but the ad account got restricted in it. So I'm trying to fix that as well. A lot of issues with the ad side of things, but the ads automatically paused, support said, but it was taking money out still, and I was getting like a few leads every now and then still. So I had to cancel, like reset my business card so I wouldn't spend any more of my money, and that ad campaign can stop because I just couldn't manage it to stop it myself. And now I'm starting the new one, and now I'm going to be running that pretty soon. But yeah, so the goal was to get that one client signed, which we didn't get to. We ran into a few issues, which on sales calls, stuff that just about the niche that I didn't really know yet, because with cosmetic dentists, like I didn't know what type of softwares they were using. I should have done a deeper dive, and I didn't know some people that I was on call with had a really niche software, and I didn't know how to overcome that objective. And now I do, and now I know how to overcome it because we're not selling. Like obviously, if it can connect, say if they're using Open Dental, which is a really common one that I found out, they're using Open Dental. We can connect Go High Level to Open Dental, but most dental like softwares don't go to Google Calendar, which I would normally just connect Go High Level to, and I would just scan off that. And they're really worried about the double booking, but I came up with like a few options. One being having an appointment setter actually call up the lead and then transfer that call into the receptionist, and then one being them self booking, and then the dentist just blocking off time that they can't actually take the call, which was probably the easiest way of doing things. But yeah, so I did eventually solve that issue. And yeah, but yeah, what happened last month, that is what happened. And what went well, the whole ads were crushing. So the ads are really good. The ads are proven. So we're going to run them same ads on that new ad account next month, which is going to be really good. And we had that high booking rate. We had them qualified leads, and my offer was just proven because they were liking the offer. It all made sense. All the numbers made up, which was really good. Yeah, what didn't go well? Some other things. I was pretty lazy with follow up because I was targeting the US. Follow up was kind of hard for me because I'm only awake 9 p.m. to 12, like 12 ish, and not every night 12 ish, by the way, too, because I'm working all the whole morning to afternoon. So I found it really hard to follow up with them because I had to follow up during that time. And yeah, I just found I was also pretty lazy. I didn't double dial sometimes when I should have. And just, I was a bit hesitant calling some people. And yeah. But, anyways, I did show up to pretty much all my calls except for one because I had like, you can't really see it's going away now. But I had this fucking massive eye and I was just feeling really sick. So I had to try reschedule, but they didn't end up rescheduling. So that's all right. But yeah, I then after the whole Facebook ad thing, I kind of fell into just bad habits, and I just didn't really work for like 2 to 3 days because I was just so demotivated because it was such a big thing. I just didn't know how to fix it, and nothing I was doing was working, and it was something that was just completely out of my control. So yeah, and that actually made me miss, I think, yeah, that one sales call and then one after, and I just got really sick after that. And it was just, yeah, it was a whole shit show pretty much. And also my system needed a little bit of adjusting. For example, when a lead would be texting through, sometimes it would send, like, my AI would reply later on during the cycle. I should have cancelled it already, as well as like someone try to reschedule, and then the reminders sent, like, we said, yeah, we'll reschedule you, and then the reminders sent again. And it was just, yeah, so I need to fix that still. But yeah, that's kind of what didn't go well. And what I'm doing now is I'm going to switch to an Australian audience because staying up late at night was killing me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was getting calls, and pretty much because my time zone and all that, I had from 9 to 12:15 in my calendar, or 9 to 1 o'clock in my calendar, 1 a.m. And pretty much most of the people went for that last slot, which I thought it would be a bit of a mix, but they went for that last slot, meaning I would have to stay up all the way to that last slot just to take one call. And I would hop on that call, and to be honest, I would be knackered. I hopped on one call, and I was just completely so tired. And it's just not the best for me to take sales calls like that because I'm not actually taking in, I'm not actually learning, I'm not actually bothered. I just want to get it done so I can go to bed straight afterwards. So I'm switching to Australian market just because, yeah, staying up late was not working and allowing me to hop on with full energy and actually learn sales. So I'm going to be able to take sales calls from 5 to 9 now in my in Australia, which I think is a pretty good time. Straight after work, I'm nice and energized. Like right now, it's 5 o'clock and I'm feeling good. I'll be able to take a call, and I'm making a video right now, so that's pretty much the same. Um, and also, I resonate more with an Australian audience because I'm actually from Australia, so that helps out too. And I've got the whole day before, like if a lead opted in middle of the night for me, like I can't call that lead up within a few seconds. But now that's in Australia, I'm going to be able to just call the lead up within 5 minutes, and it's going to be chill. And I will be able to follow up the lead easily. And yeah, it will be better for when I actually do quit my job and go full time on the business. And this is only just a start because I do want to branch out into the American audience later on, but I just want to get my first few clients in Australia. I think it's just a better option. And it also, marketing is just cheaper in general. In the US, marketing is so expensive. And the dentists have actually just been burnt by a bunch of marketing agencies. They're really sophisticated, niche. So I feel like in Australia, it's going to be less sophisticated. Well, it's not going to be less sophisticated, but it's going to less burnt, and it's going to be actually cheaper to acquire a customer, and the cost per lead is going to be down because it's Australian rather than American, which will be good. And I don't have to worry about A2P compliance, which is really good because A2P is really fucking annoying. Same as HIPAA compliance, which the plan was when I signed my first client, I would buy HIPAA compliance, but I don't have to worry about that because that's like 300 USD a month and you cannot cancel it. So that's really good that I don't have to do that. And then this would just be for getting my first few clients. And yeah, I'll be able to respond to follow ups and it'll just be a lot better. And I just need to be a lot better at follow ups and I'll be less lazy because I'll actually be energized and not fucking wanting to go to bed at 1 a.m. in the morning when I have a call. And I just, yeah. So yeah, I created that new ad account on my personal account, and I'm trying to get that restriction taken off it. I created a new business profile as well and ad account from that, which hopefully should work. I'm just making sure to make everything right so that it's all set up right, it's all verified, and it does not get banned again because that would be the worst thing possible. And yeah, so pretty much my business goal for this month is to close my first client. Like I said before, I'm going to finish my B2B systems. So I'm going to go over my B2B systems and I'm going to completely redo quite a bit of it because I want to make some changes. And then I want to start setting up my B2C snapshot for fulfillment. So I'm going to start setting that up. And so that's ready for when I do this on that client. And yeah, I can just rock and roll with that. And then how I'm going to achieve this is I am going away this month. So I think on the 7th or the 8th of April, I'm going up north to Warra Station, which we're going camping on the beach. So it is going to be a bit of a challenge, but I'm just going to have to make do of it because it's quite a bit of time from then to now that if I were to run my ads after, it's just taking way too much time. And I may as well run my ads while I'm up there as well and just have to take some calls while I'm up there, which will be fine. And I'm focusing on achieving and finishing that B2B system now while my while my Facebook stuff sorts itself out and gets verified. So I'm ready to launch ads. And once it's all ready, I'm just ready to launch ads, which will be good. I'm going to launch ads at $40 a day this time instead of 30, a little bit more. I think just a little bit more data, like money would be good. I could probably do 50, but I did spend quite a bit on my last campaign. So I'm just going to do 40 and I think that will be a good amount. And I will take every single sales call. I'm not going to miss any. And I will call all the leads within 5 minutes and actually call the leads that book in because now I'm starting to learn the process and calling the leads that book in and scheduling them for a further date because that's a really, really good way to actually get people on. And then, yeah, just keep going through. And my personal goal, I really want to stop some bad habits, especially social media, and just get my dopamine. And then as well as work out 4 times a week, which I think should be pretty easy because I'm gonna be camping. And when I camp, I didn't go last year, but the year before, because we go up every year with my family. The year before, I was just smashing fucking rocks over my head, and I did it every day. And I really enjoy like working out on the beach. It's good fun. So I want to be able to hit 120 kg bench press, which I definitely will be able to hit. I was very close last time. And then 30-second handstands would be really, really cool. So I'll just train that on the beach every single day, which would be really cool. And for my punishment, so there's a punishment if I don't hit these goals, I'm going to have to shave my head. So I'll be going bald for a little while if I don't hit these goals. And I don't want to go bald, so that is the plan to kind of just get myself over there. And I just want to show you guys this system that I've kind of set up today to really put myself in order. So yeah, I got my April goals here. And then I'm going to go week by week execution. So for example, this week, I'm focusing on my 3 big rocks, which I've actually only done 2 here. But my 3 big rocks, my Facebook ads getting set up and launched again. So this week I want to launch my Facebook ads again. B2B snapshot to be fully completed, so that's all ready. My big task, just watch some stuff that I need to watch. I need to import and customize my B2B snapshot. I need to fully verify and make sure all my admin, like I'm going to add new admin accounts just to make sure I don't lose access to my new ad account. Create the campaign and launch it, but targeting Australia, like I said before, and then creating the Metapixel and Cappy stuff. and then just, yeah, getting in contact about that Facebook ad restriction, sales training, any chance I get, and sales role play. And then just, yeah, just keep going. I'm waiting on Facebook to fix that ad restriction, so that'll be really good. And then after that, I can just improve like my AI appointment setter and just keep kind of going. But that's how I'm going to be doing goals from now on. And then I'll go through here, this sheet, and just kind of go through what my goal was and then why I didn't complete it, why I did complete it, whatever. And then, for example, yearly goals. I haven't really done this crazy yet, but I've changed my yearly goals fucking a few times. I think I did a video a little while ago on my yearly goals, but my yearly goal is 100K a month in revenue by the end of the year. But I have put October 1st here to try to challenge myself, which I think is totally possible. And then it just kind of goes over my other stuff. And in terms of habits, I have got this new sheet which I'm tracking a bunch of habits. For example, I'm wanting to wake up earlier, obviously. I probably wake up even earlier than 7 a.m. now. I can probably change that because I'm not staying up so late now. I was waking up like really late because I was staying up really late. I want to start weighing myself every day. This is just a template, by the way. I want to start weighing myself every day. I want to have a look at that plan sheet every single morning just to remind myself. Have cold showers now. I always do my skincare, but yeah, have cold showers. I need to start stretching a lot more because I do MMA and Muay Thai, and I really want to get flexible for it, which will be really cool. Work out in the mornings now because I'll be taking them sales calls in the afternoon, so I won't really have any time unless I go late at night. And yeah, have 5 minutes for email sorting because one of the big issues was with the Facebook thing that came through. I actually didn't see the email until later on, and I think that's probably a reason why it got banned. So I just want to make sure I'm sorting my emails. Yeah, film YouTube videos after work. I want to do this every single day. I'm filming a YouTube video right now. As soon as I go home from work, I'm just gonna be filming these videos every single day on random topics, whatever I fucking think about, my day, whatever. 1 hour of learning each day. I want to do 30 minutes of sales training. I want to do a room reset every day. So pretty much just have a quick clean in my room every day. I want to have a look at my hot list, which pretty much just is the hot leads that I need to respond to, nutrition, all this stuff. Create my daily intention, shower, skincare, all the rest. And then pretty much I'll do reflections like this every single day, and it just goes through a bunch of stuff and just to make sure my daily intentions in order and everything's in order. But yeah, that's the plan for April, and that was the previous month, March, and a little bit further ago from when I launched ads all the way to now. Obviously, we had a few issues, had a few rough bumps, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna close this client, and yeah, let's do it.